Two country boys in Cali. This is season 2. Remember, episode 7. Uh, it's only two country boy right now. No, we're not on no Joe Budden, Maul, Rory shit. Quentin is just out and about taking care of family obligations, wedding obligations. Y'all know that boy getting married. Y'all know that boy about to be on his own thizzle, married life, champion black love, all of that. So man, we got an episode solo dolo rolo, but don't fret, man. This joint is gonna be cold. It's gonna be super super cold, man. We're gonna talk about some stuff. We'll talk about things. More importantly, man, I want to talk about a big thing that's happening right now. Um, the world is opening back up, man. That's the crazy thing, man. The world is opening back up. June 15th, LA, Vegas, New York City, all the crazy places. Miami been open. Atlanta been semi open. You know what I'm saying? All we open, man. COVID tests, checking them out, man. Everything is essentially basically going back and forth, man. We getting a lot of wide range content, man. We're gonna be running around, running streets. Day parties gonna be out. The Booty Girl Club gonna be running around. All of that stuff, man. So, man, a lot of the episode, man, is basically, man, two country boys in Cali. What not to do when you bring your ass to LA when you come out here to come vacation. All right, first and foremost, man, y'all have seen us numerous times, man. A lot of the times, a lot of the bases, man, talk about what do's and don'ts, man. All right, the number one rule that we're gonna start off, man. I'm probably gonna drop like a couple gems, man. I don't do all the time. Is come out here with your ass with some money. Don't be coming out to LA, San Francisco, the Bay Area, all these places, niche kitchen, doing everything else, man. So you guys kind of know and kind of seeing what everything that's going on that's based on there. You hit me up, you hit Quinn up, you hit up a lot of people, man. You asking what the party life look like, what the club life look like, a lot of that stuff going in. I'm just gonna break it down to you, man. Have your bags ready, have your PPP loans, have all of that stuff going on because there ain't no way on God's green earth you're gonna be hood, hole in the wall prices getting in LA. So man, like typically right now, like we don't have nightlife, we don't have a lot of that stuff open, but we got a lot of like secluded underground restaurants, a lot of stuff like this. So for example, everybody has seen it on the internet, everybody has seen it there. There's a lot of underground strip parties that's been going on. I'm assuming a lot of that is gonna lot to the regular club and some of the prices is gonna be the same. So right now, you seeing like um a lot of these underground parties, man, you seeing $50, $60 range just to get in. I'm figuring when ballet, when LaJardian, what a lot of these Hollywood clubs going, it's gonna be the same thing. It's probably gonna be caps, you know what I'm saying? So the capacity full is gonna be a lot different. And just be prepared to tax and be prepared to paying for a lot of stuff. Cause man, nobody is getting in from there. Also, like you said, we got the strip club parties. So man, people be asking me, hey man, where the girls at, man? About well, the strippers is out. Everybody paying like 150 to get in these joints now. They ask for bottles and bottles purposes, man. A lot of the girls, so shout out to a lot of, Dom and a lot of the joints that I know, they getting the money. I be seeing them because they've been Louis V, you know what I'm saying, Gucci'd out. So the strip parties is gonna be kind of, man, and that's probably the best thing too, man, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like strip before the pandemic, the strip club wasn't the to go to place. Like I wasn't going to the strip club like that. We wasn't going, Courtney, we wasn't hitting the strip club like that. We wasn't going out and seeing where they at. But that wasn't nothing to do in the pandemic. The strip club came back to hustle. And I remember saying for a long time, man, I thought the strip parties, man, was like kind of like just gonna be a niche thing. Like people have it at their bachelor weddings, everything else. A lot of the girls weren't making money. You saw a lot of them doing OnlyFans, getting mini vids, all them little videos and stuff. Now, like I guess once the little stimulus check started to slow down, like the poll and people like, I gotta see something. I gotta smack on some little ass, little cheeks and everything else, which is duly read. That is a thing that is essentially basically gonna happen. And I mean, that's a thing that overall that like it's probably best for that nightlife. Cause to me, I always felt like, at least throughout my life, I'm 31 years old, that the strip club was kind of a part of like the niche to the overall well-being of the nightlife being healthy. Two, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll get, well, this is like 1A, 1B. Two, man, like the tables, bottle reservation. If you've been coming out here lately, only thing that's been going is like a couple of these places have been open, but they haven't really been like doing what they're doing. So, for example, man, I know y'all be seeing Drake and Chris Brown and all of them dudes running around and partying and stuff, and like where the club is at, and these Instagram models that's trying to get chose. So they've been going to what Sadiq, made nightlife, their little event. Sean Dickerson, the rest of them, that's what they've been going. So you hit me up trying to see where that's at. $1,500, $2,500, $500 Casamigos. You know what I'm saying? $750 bottles. Like that's what the price range is going. You're not getting a table less than $1,500, but it's $1,500, $2,500 for the table. You're gonna sign up, go in, paying for the bottles, and people is paying that money. So you trying to get that nightlife stuff going on right now? Like I said, same thing. That's gonna probably move in. The day parties, man. Shout out to a lot of the DJs I know, Artistic, Kenway, a lot of them. They back throwing day parties now. The day parties now, they doing guaranteed. It ain't no free getting in the day parties. Probably gonna be going in right now. So that's the 1C. So be prepared, man, to get on your Eventbrite and pay for your tickets. And also too, be waiting for a line because there's always gonna be lines. People are going in right now. This upcoming weekend, as we're recording this is Memorial Day weekend. We are gonna be hitting out a day party in San Diego. And Quentin's already like, man, dog, get there early. Cause they talking about, man, we gonna shut the line. You gotta walk in. We all gotta come in. So, man, we're gonna have to hit the road, get there before 3, be there early, just to make sure. Cause that line in San Diego ain't as big. San Diego, cool. So like Gaslamp District, downtown San Diego, it's cool. Like it's very, very great nightlife, cool, chill, kind of give you that smaller town vibes, real stuff. But when it gets packed in the club in San Diego, it gets packed in the club in San Diego. So you got to be kind of like prepared and be ready for that, because like that joint is not a thing. So man, we got to hit the road and go down there and be ready, and we'll chill and we'll kick back and do that. And I think Maya's supposed to be there doing the walkthrough. But that's what the whole thing, get there early. So that's number 2, get there early. Man, starting out now, all this, laziness, getting in from there, you're going to have to get the places early. Everything's packing up. You're going to have to make reservations at restaurants. So if you're trying to go to Catch, you're trying to go to any of the fancy restaurants, man, in LA, man, you're going to have to start catching up the crustaceans. Man, it ain't no getting in there line. Line's been 2-3 hours during the pandemic. And I'm seeing that's going to be a continuation thing. So the other thing is number 2, get there on time. Museums. I've been trying to go to like the Broad and like a couple other museums, man, recently, man. Even the CAM, the California African American Museum, they asking for reservations now because it's been so boring now. But you got to get a reservation to go to the Science Center. And the reservation, you pay the ticket and get a reservation too. Same thing is there. Also, too, man, LA, you coming out here for shows, prepare for scalpers. Don't be ready. The scalpers, you know what I'm saying? Scalping tickets is going to be at an all-time high. I was trying to get tickets to go see Bad Bunny beforehand, man. They charging for the nosebleeds $600, $700, $800. Y'all know I love Bad Bunny. Y'all know this stuff. But that is from there. I'm sure, man, I was planning on, because I think they pushed it back to next year, but it's going to be the same thing, too. Also, too, you know what I'm saying? The Millennium Tour, like I was trying to go there, same thing, just expensive tickets, expensive tickets, man. Just be prepared for that. Be prepared not to get hustled, bamboozled. Keep your joint. Also, time to another thing we're gonna be pointing out, ladies and guys, be very, very wary of all these fine ass people in LA once you come out here. If you a country bumpkin, whether it's a girl or a guy, man. If you see somebody that's not in your bracket, that's trying to holler, that live out here, you probably about to get hustled for some money. You probably about to get hustled. He probably about to slang that thing, and then maybe scam you out some credit cards. Same thing with a girl. You might get jammed up. So, man, when you come out here, man, don't get bammed with the blitz and the glory and all the beautiful people, everybody in shape at the beach doing push-ups and running like a Baywatch show or like his Black Spring Break. Man, don't be in there, man. Just stick to your own, man. You come out here with your people, man. Keep out like here, man. That's a number one thing, man. When you come into California, coming in from there too, man. Also, too, experience, man. Get outside your comfort zone out here. This ain't like Memphis. This ain't like Atlanta. This ain't like a lot of the other places, man. This is free care, man. If you smoke weed, get you some weed. But also, too, man, I'm going to let you know this, too. And this is part of the 3, man. You know what I'm saying? 3A. Man, get your weed. Don't go to the big chains, man. Get on weed maps. Get on a lot of the places like that. And get your weed like that. I would recommend like one in California, Hot Spot, but my girl get the Gab. They kind of screwed over. It's not in Inglewood. I mean, if you want to go to Hot Spot dispensary, go there. You know what I'm saying? Don't say Ashton sent you, because I don't be there like that. I don't smoke like that. But man, get you some weed, some edibles, something to drink, some wine, and enjoy yourself, man. Like you said, go do all the touristy shit, man. Go to Runyon Canyon. Bring your tennis shoes and your jogging pants, and go to Runyon and go for a walking, hiking, run at Canyon, man. Go surfing, man. Black people, I always say black people don't never surf. Black people don't do a lot of that stuff. Man, do that when you come out to LA, man. Surfing, a couple $100 for a surfing experience. You know, go ride ATVs, whatever it is, man. We got gambling. It's kind of getting back popping, man. You could go in Inglewood. They got a little smaller gambling place. Sports is coming back. So we got obviously baseball going on. So a lot of y'all, if you could catch Lakers, you know, we're starting to slowly creep in. Hopefully by the finals. You know what I'm saying? We got LA tickets, so y'all be able to watch the LA Laker games. But we got basketball, we got soccer, LA Galaxy. So pretty soon our soccer stadiums. Come watch a game, man. Come watch the Dodgers, man. Or you going to Anaheim, man. Go to Disneyland. Go watch the Angels, man, because they got some talent. They trash. I'm not promoting them, but they got some millennial talents. Obviously, Mike Trout is out there. They got the Asian kid, so you know you want to see some baseball. Even if you didn't grow up watching baseball, man, watching baseball out here is dope, man. Hockey is finishing up its season, so I mean, boxing is coming back, man. We got some big fights coming up. Also, too, man. I mean, you've seen the Tyson Fury and Wilder 3 is popping up, man, this summer. So that's going to be, I mean, it's going to be in Vegas, but that's going to be adjacent to LA. So when you come out here for that fight night life, it's going to be live too. So, man, that UFC got events coming in this area. So it's just kind of just the attention of like, we got boxing, combat sports coming back. I'm sure Forum is going to get some Bellator fights because they're real big on getting Bellator MMA fights. I see Pacquiao and Spence Jr. just got announced. So that's going to be there. So the fight parties, all that stuff, that's going to be cool too. So that's going to be a lot of fun things too. Also too, the Getty, a lot of the museums and stuff are back open. Like I mentioned before, reserve. That's always going to be the kind of important thing too. Another thing too, man, don't hold up traffic, man. So kind of get going where you're going, man. This traffic is going to be at an all-time high. Like I said, plan accordingly. You need to get somewhere. Leave 45 minutes early. Don't leave 45 minutes late. That was my little flip up. 45 minutes early. Don't leave 45 minutes late. I guarantee you the traffic's going to be bad. This is going to take you time to find parking. A lot of those things to do, man. A lot of ifs, ands, and buts, man. You want to make sure you want to get to places where you want. Like if you're going to Hollywood and if you stay in El Segundo, it's going to take you like an hour and 15 to get to Hollywood. So, man, just plan accordingly, man. And then it's going to take you 15, 20 minutes maybe to get parking if you're trying to get free parking on the street or whatever. So like an hour and a half to get parking, man, is a cool thing, man, to do, man. Also, too, man, the outdoors, man. Like I said, really spend time with the outdoors, seeing the outdoors and the visits and everything else, too, while you out here, man. And also, too, you know what I'm saying? This is another thing, a very, very important thing, man, is don't bring any bullshit to LA. So that's a major shit. Don't bring any bullshit to LA because we don't want that. But that's just some hand-to-hand rules, man, that you want to get on out. That from your boy Ashton, from Quentin 2, Signature. He'll probably approve of this. We want to try to let you know what to do when you come out here to LA. What can do, you know what I'm saying? Sipping on this tea like my man Larry Jones. Also, yeah, bump some Larry Jones while you out here. Bump some currency while you out here. I'm telling you, my boy Michael Mitchell went to Vegas, man. That nigga hated Larry Jones. He was in Vegas, plays from Larry. I'm telling you that Larry hit different. That Les hits different. LE Dollars hit different out on the West Coast, man. That West Coast vibes, man. All of that cool joint, them cool driving joints, man. Joey Fats, all that Cali West Coast joint. A lot of y'all don't like it. You know what I'm saying? YG and Mozzie just dropped a new album. That stuff hit Tiger. That stuff hit different out here, man. Enjoy the music out here. That's my last thing. And speaking of music, man, we want to go on to the next topic. New albums that have kind of come out. We ain't really been talking about a lot of new music. I kind of wanted to go into some new music. But J. Cole, he dropped, you know what I'm saying? He dropped the album. A lot of y'all, I know a lot of y'all out here are Jermaine fans. I'm gonna say this, you know what I'm saying? Just that I will mention this just for that. This is the best J. Cole album I've heard in some time. And I'm not a big J. Cole fan. I used to be. J. Cole used to be cool. But this was one of the best J. Cole albums that has probably dropped in the last, I don't want to say shit. What was the last album this nigga dropped? KOD was ass. KOD was ass. But before that, the last like J. Cole album I probably liked was probably Born Sinner. But this the off season, that was the best album he dropped. The him and 21 Savage, man, drop an album. Drop an album for us, man. We got to get 21 Savage and J. Cole, man. I said Cain and Abel, the album. J. Cole, 21. They got good energy. That was like probably the highlight of it. Also, too, man, seeing just a lot of these young rappers, man, kind of shine with J. Cole, I think was like a cool little thing too, man. Like he had Lil Baby on here. Lil Baby is growing on me, man. Lil Baby is growing on me, man. Like when I say Lil Baby is growing on me, Lil Baby is growing on me. And I just liked it, a lot of what he did on this album. Also the Black feature was cool. Slacks or Black, it's Black, but Black feature was cool. Maury on the song with 21 Savage was good. You know, the My Life, the Pharoah Monch interpretation, I thought that was a dope little thing. And then lastly, Boss doing the singing R&B. He been doing it kind of in like the indie lo-fi stuff for a while. He got this song with FKJ Risk that I like a lot. I think it came out late 2019, 20. You know, he done grew his little hair out. So I don't know, Boss's little R&B. A lot of people thought that was James Fauntleroy. And I was like, he do kind of sound like James Fauntleroy. But that was a joint. I think he did 280,000 first week. So the biggest rap album sale of the year. I think overall that was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I think J. Cole was in the right direction. My main thing was like seeing the different producers, you know, the Boy Wonder, Frank Dukes, Jake One, and Tay Beats and Timbaland. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the real push off of that. I mean, I'm not calling it a classic. A lot of people want to call it a classic, man. I don't know about that. Y'all gotta chill on that right now. Y'all gotta chill on that. I think since the last time we've come in, a lot of other people, Slime Language 2 came out. So if you know, Slime Language, the whole little Young Thug group, they came out with an album. It was cool, man. Gunna, Young Thug, just a lot of little stuff. Drake, the Young Stoner Life Collection. I can't name all those dudes that are on there, but it's mostly Young Thug and Gunna, the YSL boys. It was a pretty much good thing on it. You know what I'm saying? Roddy Rebel was on there. Little Uzi, Coily Ray, Zeno Daughter had a really good joint. Kid Cudi, and a couple other joints. Meek Mill had some songs on there. That was a good little album to drop out too. Also too, man, I want to make sure that I don't know if we talked about Plugs MX2, but Benny dropped that, and then he just dropped another album with 38 Special. That was a pretty good joint. Alchemist and Armie Hammer dropped Harmon. If you like the indie stuff, that joint was a good album. You know, it's the vinyl's coming out soon. Alchemist also dropped like an EP too that had a couple little songs, but it was hooks. I cannot think of the exact title of that, but I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, that joint came out. And then Makami Pray for Paris came out. I know a lot of y'all been waiting on me to talk about that new Makami. So man, that Makami, man, how can I say it, man? That Makami is it was a good album. Really, really good album. Really, really good album. West Side Gun, man, you probably should stop rapping and just focus on dropping, you know, EP, executive producing type stuff, because that's where you make your living at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to, give you that whole type of props, like, but I was saying to my homies that probably outside of Rick Ross, you, um, Currency, I would throw Sky Zoo in there and a few others. Y'all like the best pick beakers in rap. Like, it ain't no joint. Bakami was dope with the verses, kind of give you the whole Haitian fluidity of the verses on those lo-fi beats, rapping. I think that was like super, super dope seeing that type of prescription. That was like, it was one of the best fluid sounding albums. It was short. It was under 45 minutes, so you could replay it a few times. And overall, I got kind of a gist of that. And I think that's kind of the direction where I see a lot of albums and a lot of EPs going. Just really giving the direction of like somebody needs to executive produce stuff. Also, too, another album that dropped out that was, man, I'm gonna say it was trash, man, was the DJ Khaled, the Khaled. DJ Khaled. So this is my interpretation of like a lot of those artists and a lot of those people like that. This searching for hits type of mentality with music and art, you gotta kind of stop that. Like, that's not, people aren't really resonating towards it, man. So it ain't the thing, man. I mean, there are a couple joints. A lot of people didn't even like the Jay-Z and Nas song, and James Fonda was on that. So that's like direction of like, hey, slow it down, give people a little bit more what they want. Really try to executive produce that. TV. Let me see. The Shy is back. Shy is on season 4. Overall pretty good, man. First episode kind of started slow. They had the little bridge season from the last season, so I mean, there was a lot going on. Some characters. I don't want to spoil shows because people watch. Characters died. New characters introduced. On the current episode, you see a lot of Kevin and the little young kids. They're kind of mapping their way out of in life right now. I think they're probably sophomore, juniors now. It started okay, there's some things that don't. I still always tell people, teenagers holding down shows is kind of cool. Jacob Lattimore is lighter in there. He's a little older, getting a little bit more seasoned now. His character owns this barbecue spot now, so we'll see how the direction of that. Lala and her Honey Nut Cheerios is on the episode, or season. I think she's got promoted to a larger character now. And we're kind of seeing a lot about like police brutality and corruption. Also the Upshaws. That's on Netflix. I watched that. It's with Wanda Sykes and man, I just had a damn fucking praying for it. Old girl off Living Seagull. Man, let me get this shit. But yeah, Upshaws, and then Mike Epps is in there too. I hate messing up people's names, but I just had a brain fart. But Mike Epps and Wanda Sharks kind of lead it about a generational black family, man, and I think they're in Ohio, either Ohio or Indiana, kind of showing like a lot of black dysfunctionality, which I think was good because you saw, the whole South streaming, gay son, irresponsible dad, smoking weed, drinking, kind of hood, that real like kind of like bridging of like all that Cosby Show shit. That shit is kind of like dying down, I think. Then another show that I've been watching is Damn Michael Che. It's on HBO Max. It's like, I think the full episodes are up for streaming. It's kind of like sketch sitcom, like dry. If you ever watched Michael Che on like Saturday Night Live, you kind of know the type of comedy he has. But he got a show on HBO Max, and it's pretty good. I'm watching this other show on HBO Max. Probably many of y'all got the second season of Black Lady Sketches out. I think they're doing 8 episodes this season again. Pretty funny. They've had some decent special guests, like Miguel has been on there. I think they had my man Tone Bell was on there. Issa's popped up because she EPs it. So it's been pretty good. Ups and downs, man. Salute to everybody on that show that's been kind of going there from there. I believe what else is coming back? What else is the show Run the World on Stars I'm watching. It's like black living singles type shit, girlfriends. I'm just trying to support, all of that shows. It's okay too. It's okay. Some people on there I know. It's relatively like funny. They put me on. They need to put me on season 2 if they come back for season 2. I think Power is coming back too with the Canaan show. I think that's coming back soon. HBO has In Treatment. It's like this new bridge with Yuzo. So she was the girl who played Crazy Eyes on Orange is the New Black. She has doing the In Treatment show. Gabriel O'Brien is no longer doing it. So now it's kind of like showing her joint. They're doing the same thing where they're dropping the 2 episodes a week. And I've been watching it. It's been intriguing, man, watching In Treatment again. I think especially with the climate time change now, that was a good show to kind of do. And you could be able to kind of do that show to and they was doing it like via Zoom, so actors wouldn't have it necessarily be each other. Also, Masters of None came out with 5 episodes. It's like Book of Love, so it's a lot different than the other characters. So basically, they kind of shift from Aziz's character to his best friend, who played by Y'all Most Hated, and it's kind of showing her lapse of her lesbian relationship, and like marriage and like miscarriage and a lot of that. It's 5 episodes. It's kind of like I think Aziz directed all 5, but I might be mistaken. He shows up like small parts of it, and I think he kind of did that without the controversy, just because he kind of wanted to like essentially basically not be seen so much, especially with the speak out movement and everything that's been kind of going in. It's like a lot of the people have kind of been having to fizzle out that you've been seeing, that was like popping, which is, gonna be interesting moving forward. Do a lot of these people still have careers? Do a lot of these comedians and actors and artists and stuff kind of have careers or whatever? And I think that's an importance of having that and going in from there. So I think overall it's good, a lot of good TV on. Whether it's comedy, a lot of good music out, a lot of good films out. What is it? The Army of the Dead with Dave Bautista is out on Netflix. Not gonna spoil you that. It's a pretty fun action movie. Amari Hardwick is on it. Kind of like the whole Dead series movie. So watch those. That's out. Other than that, 2 Country Boys in Cali. We're out and about. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the episode. Hope you enjoy this one. Hope the solo dolo thing was a cool thing. We're just talking about stuff, chatting up, giving things perspective from a solo perspective. All right, out.